Business owners, what's up? This is going to be the exact step by step system on how you can become the best known local business in your city. And chances are, if you are a local service based business, you are struggling to get in front of the right clients. And the issue is not that you aren't good at what you do, it's that you don't have a predictable system in order to attract your ideal clients to your business. And the best known is going to beat the best when the best isn't known. Just think about that for a second. If you are the best at what you do, but nobody knows that you exist, then you're not going to be able to generate clients from that. So you need a predictable system and a predictable way to get yourself in front of these clients. And after working with dozens of local service based businesses, we have cracked the exact code on how to book your calendar with new clients every single month. So you can finally stop relying on word of mouth, referrals, and all these other outdated marketing strategies that aren't that effective in 2025. So if any of these situations here sound like you, this video is going to be specifically for you. If you are struggling to get in front of the right clients with a predictable system, if you are relying on referrals that dry up and just leave you stuck waiting for more clients to come knocking on the door and to come find you, if you're constantly underpricing your services to stay competitive, this one hurts because that is just a race to the bottom. There's always another competitor out there that's willing to do it for less. And lastly, please, if you are throwing money at ads but not getting any real results, you need to see this video because I'm giving you the exact strategy on how to do this correctly for your business. I'm giving it to you right here. So let's jump into this. I want to touch real quickly just on who specifically this video is for and also who it's not for. So this system, after working with dozens of local service-based businesses, the ones that get the best results time and time again are contractors. So roofers, HVAC, plumbing, electrical, home improvement businesses like remodeling, painting, and landscaping, auto detailers, and repair shops. These businesses absolutely crush it with social media content and local ad strategies. Also, coaches and agencies. So if you are a consultant, if you are a marketing agency, believe it or not, we've worked with several marketing agencies and helped them implement this system so that they can get predictable clients for their business. Also, as funny as this sounds, I want to touch on who this is not for because this is not for everybody. So if your business is happy with unpredictable leads and slow growth, this is not going to be a good fit for you. Also, if people are expecting a magic button instead of a proven system to get results, let's just throw this out here. We all know there is no magic button that you can just press and instantly have clients coming into your booking schedule. It just doesn't exist, right? If that was out there, everybody would press it and no one would have a need for marketing at all. Lastly, those who refuse to adapt to modern marketing. So hear me out. It is 2025. I'm pretty sure it's safe to say we can all agree that social media is not going anywhere. It's here to stay. So the businesses that are going to succeed and dominate in their local market are the ones who adapt to this and figure out how to use social media as an opportunity and as a tool to grow their business versus the ones who say, oh, I don't do social media. It's not my thing. So if you want to succeed and stand out and take advantage of this opportunity, this video is specifically for you. So moving on, just really quickly, I want to touch on my story and why you should even listen to this guy in the first place. So obviously, I'm Nick. I'm sure you've seen my videos up to this point, especially if you're seeing this one now. Chances are you've already seen my local ad, and that's the reason why you're seeing this video. So as a quick backstory, I know exactly what it feels like to be stuck in this survival mode, this feast or famine of relying on old, outdated marketing. Right? I've been in this video production and social media marketing space for the past 10 years. I've been creating content and helping businesses market themselves to get more clients predictably. And during those 10 years, I've worked with nearly every industry you can think of, from automotive, car dealerships, to fitness and gyms, healthcare, home services, real estate, and many, many more. And throughout that time, I've built several different Instagram accounts from 0 to over 20,000 followers using a proven strategy. And I don't say that to just show the numbers and talk about the followers and all those things that aren't important. It's more so to show you that when you implement a proven strategy, you can apply that strategy to yourself, to other industries. That's why I've worked with dozens of local service-based businesses, like Ryan up here in this photo. He has a mold remediation business, and Brandy over here that you can see has a mobile spray tanning business. All of these different businesses, when you apply a proven strategy to them, they get results. So time and time again, the strategies work all throughout different sorts of industries. Lastly, I've spent over 6 figures testing Facebook and Instagram ads so that you don't have to spend the time and spend the money doing all the guesswork. I've already done it myself through my past 10 years of experience in this industry. And lastly, I've generated multiple 6 figures in sales using these ads. And I say that just to tell you, it's obvious. If you are running ads and they are not bringing you a return on your investment, you're not going to keep those running for very long. But if you're running ads that are turning a profit for you and bringing you a return on your investment, that's when you can scale them up and spend more and more and obviously make more in return. And here's the truth. You don't need more views, more likes, or more followers. What you need for your local service-based business is more booked jobs. So what I want to show you here is my old Instagram account, like I talked about. This was one of the first accounts I created and grew it to over 20,000 followers using a proven strategy. This is the brand new account I started in September of 2024 and grew it from 0 to over 1,000 followers in under 90 days. And the reason I did this is to show everybody that, hey, look, when you apply a proven strategy, it doesn't matter if you're starting from 0, if you're starting from 1,000, that doesn't matter. The same principles apply and you can still get results using a proven strategy. So check this out here. Under the story highlights on my profile, you can see where it says clients here. I want you to click through there and just check out some of the results that we've gotten for these local service-based clients. So as you can see here, 50,000 plus local views on one single video that generated over 50 leads. Over here, we have, if your ads aren't working, the ads aren't the problem. It's the strategy. When you implement the strategy, you can get 40 leads at under a $20 cost per lead for your business. And the results go on. So you can check these out, go to my profile, click on the highlight here, and just tap through all of them. It goes on forever. And we keep updating this every single week, every single month to keep you updated on what we're doing real time. So that's a little bit about me. I want to move on and talk about the old way of how people are marketing their businesses and why it's not working. So if we look at this here, most local businesses are just posting random videos and they're hoping for the best, but that doesn't attract paying clients. You need an actual system that's going to bring in leads daily. Otherwise, you're just stuck in this survival mode. You're wondering where your next client is going to come from. So like I already mentioned, we already know word of mouth is just unpredictable. You never know where your next client is coming from. And let's be real, Google ads honestly are draining your budget because you are paying for clicks from people who don't trust you. They don't know you. They don't see you on camera. They don't see who you are as a business owner. There's no trust there. Flyers and brochures, honestly, do I even need to explain this one? Most of these end up in the trash and there's just no way to track an ROI on that sort of marketing investment. If you're boosting random posts, I know this feels like marketing, but it's not actually getting you clients. There's no strategy behind just boosting a post. And lastly, like I mentioned here, if you're posting without a strategy, you might be getting likes, you might be getting views and engagement, but let's be real, none of that stuff pays the bills. Actual booked clients and booked jobs on your schedule is what pays the bills. So let's move on here, and I want to talk to you about the new way of how you can become the best known in your city. And just to let you know, this is just a simple 3-step process, okay? And the first part of this process is using a simple, proven ad strategy. This is what is getting you in front of local clients every single day who are ready to buy. And I show this here not to show you the numbers and the views and all that, but to show you the actual results that come from that. So if we look at this here, these are just some results from some video ads that were run. over 100,000 views here that generated 140 followers. Okay, 300,000 views. These are local views, right? From local customers who can actually use your services. Generated over 700 followers. And look at this. Whenever you're running a local ad, you can see here, this is just within 24 hours. You can see the timestamp here. Over 10 followers coming to the business's Instagram profile, and these are all potential customers. That's the thing. When you're getting followers on a daily basis, as part of this strategy, the followers are actually your leads, because when you post a proper video ad, you're directing them to come follow your page and check out your content. And that is what is getting them interested in your business, building trust with them, and being able to learn more about your business. And just to show you here, these are all local views. So you can see here, 37% just from the Wilmington area, Wrightsville Beach, Leland, Topsail, and all the surrounding. And just to let you know, if you go look at your analytics, I always was curious why this doesn't add up to 100%, but go check yours just so you know this is legit. For whatever reason, they don't add up to 100%. I guess it just shows where the majority is from. So this is just to show you, when you run one local ad and you have the right content on your profile, you're going to be generating daily leads every single day, not weekly, not monthly, every single day. So you're not hoping, you're actually getting results. And then the last thing is that repeatable system. So like I was saying, there's no more guesswork here. You now have a steady flow of booked jobs. And when you don't have to guess on what you should be doing or where you should be spending your time, all you're doing is executing on the strategy. You're just doing the strategy that's in front of you. You don't have to think about any other options. You just take action and you get the results from it. So let's move on here, and we're going to be jumping in to the exact 3 steps on how to do this. So I'm super excited to share this with you guys. Like I said, after working with dozens of local service-based businesses, this is how we were able to get them the best results. The very first step of that is running one simple local ad. So this is amazing, guys. And so instead of hoping for referrals, you're going to use one proven ad that gets targeted leads daily. So as you can see here, these are just screenshots from some of the local ads that we've helped these local businesses create. And check this out, guys. This is the coolest part here. So why this works is that it reaches only your perfect clients. So keep that in mind. When we're looking here on how to target these ads, this is not at all how we help our clients set up their ads, but just to show you, you can drop a pin on the actual latitude and longitude of where you want to target and show your ad, and then you can change the radius that you want to target it. If you want to target within a 1 mile radius, a 10-mile radius, a 50-mile radius. So dependent on where your business is located and the area that you service, you can actually pinpoint where your ads show to ensure that you're not wasting your ad budget and you're getting in front of the right customers. So to build onto that, you're building trust before they ever reach out. And as you know, warmer leads are so much easier to close because they already know who you are and they feel like they trust you already. So they're ready to buy and there's no wasted time here. Lastly, you're turning your Instagram, your messages into a lead machine. So through running this local ad, you're going to be showing up on your customers' feeds every single day. They're going to be finding you, they're going to be interested, and they're going to reach out to learn more about your services. So step 1 is running that one simple ad to attract your clients daily. Step 2 is where we work on optimizing your profile to convert those followers and those views into clients. So keep this in mind. In 2025, your Instagram profile is essentially your digital storefront. So when somebody lands on your profile, think of it as they're walking into your store, into your business. If people don't immediately know who you are, if they don't know what you do and why they should trust you, they're going to leave and they're going to call your competitors instead. And because we know this, we're going to set up our profile in a way that attracts our clients and shows them that, hey, we are the one that can solve their problems. The biggest mistake that I see most businesses make, and this is huge, they are only selling their services. They're making claims like, hey, we do roofing, we clean homes, or we remodel kitchens, instead of selling the outcome. The businesses that are the most successful and get the best results are the ones that are selling an outcome. They're telling people, hey, look, we help homeowners save thousands with energy efficient roofing. You can see a clear benefit there, right? We make your home look brand new in just 24 hours. That shows an instant transformation in a short amount of time. And lastly, we increase property value overnight. How huge is that? You can see directly the emotional and financial benefit that you receive from using those services. So all of this goes into optimizing your profile and making sure that it's designed specifically for your ideal client. So when you shift from selling what you do to the transformation that you create, your business actually becomes a must-have. And that's when you can start charging the prices that you want and attracting these higher paying clients, because you're no longer a nice-to-have service, right? You become a must-have that people feel like they need that outcome and they need that transformation from your business. So that's step 2. Let's move on to step 3, and this is crucial. So we are building trust and we're educating potential clients with your content. So keep this in mind. Not all videos are going to bring in leads. You need the right videos to make your potential clients trust you before they even reach out. So think about this. If you can have a client feel like they know you, feel like they like you and trust you before you even say a word to them, just because they see your video content, how much easier of a sale do you think that's going to be? So you can have these types of content on your profile, and that's what's going to build trust with these customers and with these clients so that they know that you are the one that can help them and they know that you are the go-to business when they're ready to buy. So let's move on here. Those are the 3 steps, exactly how you can do this and start seeing results today. And I want to touch on this. So why this works, even if you've tried running ads before and they failed. So here's the thing. Most local businesses fail because they try boosting posts on their own without a strategy. And all that does is just gets you more engagement. It gets you likes, it gets you views. It doesn't actually get you customers because there's no real strategy behind that. Also, they're failing because they're posting random content that doesn't build trust or doesn't attract clients. So keep in mind, if you want to close a client and book them in for your services, they need to feel like they trust you. So if you're posting content that is not building trust or attracting your actual clients, then you can't be surprised that you aren't getting clients from your social media. Lastly, the ones that fail, they have a profile that just confuses potential clients. So when your clients land on your profile and they don't immediately know who you are, how you can help them, and why they should trust you, they're confused and they leave. They don't even know that you provide a service or they don't know what you do. So they leave. They don't feel like they trust you. And why this strategy fixes all these mistakes is because it allows you to use a simple, high converting ad that is actually getting you qualified leads daily. It allows you to use content that is building trust and building authority in your industry so that clients see you as the go-to expert. And lastly, it fixes this by helping you optimize your profile to convert those followers into paying clients, an actual strategy to do this and not just guesswork. So that is the entire strategy. Like I said, I wanted to give you everything. And at this point, where do you go from here, right? The way I see it, honestly, there's 2 options. At this point, you can keep doing what you've been doing, which is hoping for referrals, boosting random posts, and just staying stuck overall. Or you can start using a proven system that turns your Instagram into a customer generating machine. And I don't mean to come off as some guru or some guy that claims like, hey, this is the only thing that works. This is the only way that you can do it. I'm just talking from my experience and from the dozens of local business owners that I've helped implement this strategy for and the results that we've gotten for them. So look, if you are a local business owner and you are serious about growth, I've opened up just a few spots on my calendar because we only take on a select few amount of clients every month to ensure that we're getting them the best results. Because we work one-on-one with you, we're in the trenches with you, helping you with all of these things. We help script, film, and edit your high-converting local ad for you. We come to you and help create content that actually builds trust with your clients for you. We help you set up your and launch your local ad so that you start booking more jobs within 24 hours of that ad going live. We also help you convert the leads that you're getting from those local ads into actual clients. And then we help bring you consistent clients month after month so that you can work on the business and not in it. So, look, I don't want you to let another month go by just watching your competitors steal customers that should be yours. So, if this is something that you are serious about doing and you need help implementing these strategies and systems, then hit the first link in the description, book a call with me, and we can talk directly about how we can help you do this and implement it for your business. And remember, only if you are serious about growth. So check that out. Send me a message on Instagram if you have any questions. I'm more than happy to help, and good luck.